Question: does child-free life mean that you should be more successful? Is there an expectation in the society that if you don't have children, then you should surely have something else to show for it? On paper, you have more time, more disposable income, you are more flexible, you have more availability in work, so in theory you should be getting ahead much quicker. Plus, kids cost money and everybody knows this. I read that to bring up a child to the age of 18 in the UK, it costs on average £210,000. But data is data, and there are so many influencing factors that I don't think we can generalize. Are people with money more likely to want to have children? Are child-free people child-free because they don't have money? There are child-free people that are struggling, and there are parents that are winning in life both professionally and financially. So even if we do bust some myths and prove that both camps can find themselves on both sides of the spectrum, there's one thing that remains constant, and that is perception. Perception that if you don't have kids, then you should surely have something else to show for it, because otherwise, what was the trade-off for? In the eyes of society, if you don't have children, you have zero excuses to fail. You had the time, you had the money, you had no distractions. And that kind of pressure can be an extra motivator for somebody like me, who as a child-free woman will try much harder to achieve her dreams, and not because I'm more ambitious or more clever, not even because I have more time, but because I have to justify my place in the society. And because people are not going to like this, but I do have fear of shame. And that is a big void to fill. Now, can the children be the motivator for parents? Absolutely, and they are. I don't speak from experience, but I do know that if you have a family, you have accountability, you have to provide, you have to really step up. You have this extra heavy gravity that I will never understand that makes you rise to the occasion. But the question is of risk. Can parents risk as much as I can, because they're not only risking their own life, but the livelihoods of their family? Is my risk much less because I am the only one that I need to look after? Or is the cost of failure much higher for me because I have no other purpose to fall back on? Maybe the constraints that parents have actually give them direction and make them more resourceful and in the end more successful. So to answer the question of whether being child-free makes you more successful, I would say this. If you take me, a child-free woman, and compare me to another parent of the same age, the same ambition, the same income, then yes, I will have much more disposable income and time to invest or try new ventures. But I think that's where it ends. Because number one, having options doesn't mean that you have direction or can make smart decisions. The choice paradox is real. If you have too many options, you are risking putting too much effort into the wrong option and wasting years to figure it out. And number two, if you fail, it hits hard because you have no other wins in life to fall back on. So yes, on the face of it, I have more options and more flexibility, but if I don't make it into a meaningful success, it's not only failure, but it's a failure without excuse. But what is your opinion? Share in the comments below, and as always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.